under the umbrella shade. A young girl yearns to belong in a foreign country, and a series of events finds acceptance not in material wealth and status, but through the love of her family. The narration and Mona stand by the top of the stairs, listening quietly to the conversation.
Not like the Lee family.
The narrator and Mona are even more interested now, listening harder to their parents' conversation.
The Lees were the only other Chinese family in town. Oh, I remember how my parents pitied Mrs. Lee when they found out about her job as a waitress downtown. That's why I didn't say anything when my mother began coming home late. I even tried to keep Mona from making any comments about it.
But where should she work? That's some people's mothers work. Those are American people. So what do you think we are? I could do the bunch of just with my eyes closed.
Both the narrator and Mona remain quiet after that, contemplating looks on their faces. The narrator sighs, looking at the empty seats at the dinner table, before continuing to chop the ingredients on the cutting board.
She tried being discreet about it. Mona and I started cooking ourselves when she wasn't home by 5:30. I chopped everything, while Mona washed the vegetables and cooked rice.
The narrator's thoughts wander as she continues chopping.
What kind of job must she have that makes her come home so late? Mona and I are almost done cooking dinner, and Mom still hasn't come home.
What do you think Mom could be doing to make her come home so late? Sell dessert recipes? Sell perfume? Work for the florist? Is she delivering roses? She crashed by now.
The narrator and Mona giggled at the comment, before going silent once more, looking at the front door as if they were expecting someone to go through. The narrator and Mona walk together down the street, holding their piano books close to their chest and backpacks slung over their shoulders. All of a sudden, whoosh! A gust of wind blows past them. Mona looks up at the sky.
We better hurry, it's going to rain. No, stop. We're too early. And those are the type of clouds that rain. Those are cumulus clouds.
The narrator and Mona stand by the doorway of Miss Crossman's house, soaking wet and out of breath. Miss Crossman gasps the moment she sees them.
You poor dears. Why don't you call me next time? If your mother won't drive you, I can come pick you up. No, that's okay. We just couldn't get here before our car to close. Yeah. We took it to the beach last summer and we got sand in the mechanism. It's a convertible. The towels are in the closet across the bathroom.
The narrator and Mona step further inside, dripping water across the floor. The narrator looks at Eugenie's white umbrella with an Eugenie Roberts plays the piano gracefully, her fingers creating beautiful melodies. The narrator and Mona sit together at the end of a couch, still damp from the rain.
She was a grade ahead of me. Once, I had heard a rumor about her that she had a boyfriend in high school. Oh, someone like her was born for the piano bench.
I can't see. Then clean your glasses. My glasses are clean. You're in the way. They look dirty to me. That's because your glasses are dirty.
rushes forwards and hugs Eugenie. The room fills with warmth and admiration. Moments later, Mrs. Roberts enters, gracefully, confident. She beams at her daughter.
Your daughter has a gift, Mrs. Roberts. A real gift. It's been an honor to teach her.
Mrs. Roberts smiles proudly and gently guides Eugenie Roberts toward the door. The narrator and Mona watch them. The narrator watches Eugenie and tries to imitate her, sitting up straight and sucking in her stomach. The rain eases and the narrator notices the white umbrella Eugenie left behind and stares at it in wonder.
So clean.
Oh, I wanted to open it, twirl it by its silver handle, dangling it from my wrist, like the other girls did.
The narrator's fingers twitch, about to reach for the white umbrella before Miss Crossford enters the room, making the narrator straighten up.
Maybe if I offered to return it to her at school, Miss Crossman would think I was being thoughtful. Maybe Eugenie would be pleased. But most of all, I would have it for one whole night.
Here, it's your turn.
The rain patters gently against the window. Mona sits at the piano, squinting through foggy glasses and playing a clumsy tune.
Oh dear. Stay right there. You must be cold. Shall I call your mother and have you bring over some dry clothes?
No, that's okay. She won't come because
She's too busy.
A small silence fills the room. Miss Crossman looks at them both, pretty softening her face.
I see. Your glasses look filthy, dear. Shall I clean them for you?
Mona hesitates. The narrator stiffens, feeling a rush of second-hand shame. The narrator glances once more at the white umbrella resting nearby. Lost in thought, Miss Crossman calls out to the narrator, snapping her out of her thoughts.
It's your turn, dear.
The narrator sits straight, careful not to wrinkle the towel on the bench. She places her hands on the keys, fingers trembling slightly.
You can relax, dear. This isn't a boot camp.
The narrator smiles faintly, nods, and begins to play. Soft piano notes fills the room, hesitant at first, then graceful.
I played as well as I possibly could, telling Miss Crossman that she didn't have to feel sorry for me through my fingers.
That was wonderful. Just wonderful. Guess what? I have a surprise for you.
She flicks a page of her music book and begins another piece. Faster, sharper, more complex. Her fingers glide with confidence.
That was stupendous. If your mother had started you younger, she would be playing like Eugenie Roberts by now.
The narrator smiles fades ever so slightly. She stares at the keys, fingers still resting on them.
I want to play something better, something harder, something that will prove my worth.
The narrator's eyes shift toward Miss Crossman, seeking approval and maybe even something deeper.
I want to tell her what I've accomplished, that I was a school spelling bee champion, that I could do karate, that I wasn't ticklish.
My mother was a concert pianist. Sweetheart.
She gently hugs the narrator. The narrator closes her eyes, unsure of her feelings. The white umbrella still lies near the piano bench untouched. The narrator down on the steps of Miss Crossman's porch, patiently waiting for Mother to pick them up. Miss Crossman anxiously looked up at that sky.
Are you sure you ladies wouldn't like to come in? No, our mother will be here any minute now.
You know why?
Any minute.
Any minute. Eventually it turns into several minutes. Before we knew it, 25 minutes had already passed.
Would you like me to give you guys ladies a ride home?
No, that's okay. Our mother will be here anytime soon. Shall I give her a call anyway? Just to be safe? Maybe your mother forgot about you.
I don't think she forgot.
I bet she already left. How could she forget about us?
Miss Crossman goes inside the house to call Mother. After a few minutes, Miss Crossman comes back again.
There's no answer. See? She's already on her way here. It's 5:30 now, ladies. My pot roast is going to be ready in 15 minutes. Maybe you would like to come and have some then?
No.
Yes. I mean, she meant to say yes too. She meant no, she wouldn't like to come in.
The narrator and Mona watch this.
Miss Cosmo is coming out again.
Don't let her talk you into coming in.
Why not?
Because that would mean Mom really isn't coming anytime soon.
But she is. She's working.
Shh! She might hear you.
She's working. She's working.
The narrator covers Mona's mouth. Mona bites her hand in the narration, making the narrator jerk her hand away and wipe it on her dress. The front door opens and Miss Crossman steps onto the porch.
Would you ladies like to come in? Before all of you catch pneumonia? We've been out here for an hour already.
You're freezing. Do you have any hot chocolate?
No, I know my mom will be coming here anytime soon.
Come on. Don't be stubborn. Mom's clearly not arriving anytime soon.
She is coming and I know it! Come on, Mona. Let's get you inside first.
See you in the hospital. See you in the hospital with pneumonia.
Mona steps inside the house, closing the door behind her. The narrator stares at the empty streets, shivering from the cold.
If Miss Crossman comes outside again, I'm going in.
The front door opens and Miss Crossman steps outside, holding a blanket and a white umbrella. Miss Crossman hands the narrator the umbrella and wraps the both of them in the blanket. The narrator opens the white umbrella, twirling it around.
It's beautiful. Poor dear. You know, I wanted to have children when I was younger. You did? I did. But then I never got married. This is the most beautiful umbrella I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Do you have an umbrella? No, but my mom will be getting me one exactly like this for Christmas. Is she? I'll tell you what. You won't have to wait up until Christmas. You can have this one. But isn't this Eugenie's? I will have to return it to her back tomorrow at school. Now, who told you it was Eugenie's? It's not Eugenie's. It's mine. And now I'm giving it to you. So it's yours. Really? 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 It's mine? Really? Oh, it's so beautiful! It's so beautiful! Thank you so much, Miss Crossman. Thank you so much. Thanks a million. No. Thanks a zillion. It's stupendous. You're quite welcome, dear. Thank you so much, Miss Crossman. Thank you so much. I wish you shouldn't say such things.
Miss Crossman says, but her face turns into a huge smile. The sound of a car engine turning around the corner catches Miss Crossman and the narrator's attention. The narrator closes the white umbrella and hides it in her backpack. The narrator runs away from Miss Crossman balcony. Mona runs after the narrator.
Mona! Mona! Come here! Mom's here! Wait up for me!
Mona and the narrator back up a bit as their buddy's car skids to a stop near the curb. The narrator and Mona hop into the car.
Oh my love. So didn't you get inside with Mona? You're going to get sick if you get this out. She wasn't using her noggin. That's why.
I'm really sorry for being late, girls. I really am. I was supposed to be working the day shift at 8 a.m. But my coworkers were unreliable. And my boss promised me a promotion if I stayed until the shift again.
A moment of silence passes. Both the narrator and Mona seem disappointed. The narrator quietly stares out the window. Mother looks at the narrator through the rearview mirror.
You're quiet. What's the matter? I wish we just quit. You know, the Chinese have a saying, one view cannot conquer you.
But Eugenie's Robert's father provides for their family.
But Eugenie Roberts' father is Eugenie Roberts' father.
As the car approaches a downtown area, Mona leans heavily on the narrator, trying to push her over. The narrator hugs her backpack tightly to prevent Mona from snatching it and finding the white umbrella.
Why are you holding your backpack like that?
What's the matter?
She's hiding something under her skirt.
An angry pedestrian suddenly walks up to the car.
Hey lady! What do you think you're doing? You're blocking the whole crosswalk.
The narrator, Mona, and Mother froze. The pedestrian gave the foot again, this time with a louder tone.
Hey! Do you know how to speak English? I'm talking to you.
Mother bounced out the car, but the car behind them honks loudly. The traffic light turns green and Mother sighs in relief.
What are you saying, Mona?
Mona opens her mouth to respond, but a sudden impact from the car behind them interrupts her, making a loud noise. The narrator, Mona, and Mother get thrown back and then forward violently from the impact.
Oh, another accident.
Mom! Mom! Are you awake? Mom!
Will you please stop yelling for a second? There are enough more than people yelling at us already.
I was so worried. I thought you were dead.
You're sick. I told you that you should have waited inside with Mona. That sickness of yours is giving you crazy ideas.
The pedestrian from earlier starts tapping at the car window and saying something the narrator, Mona, and Mother cannot understand as their voice was muffled. Mother stands and unlocks the car.
It's been a long day for all of us. Let's head indoors. Come on.
Mother steps out of the car with Mona and the narrator following behind. They ignore the damaged lift turn and walk the rest of the way home. The narrator looks at her tired mother with a newfound appreciation in her eyes.
realized that I didn't need another mother. I saw how hard my mother worked for us. And even when she was busy, she still made time for me and Mona, and always came by to pick us up.
The narrator looks down at her backpack, seeing the white umbrella inside. The narrator looks back up at her mother, seeing how soaking wet she is.
I wanted to give the umbrella back to Miss Crosby. It feels so wrong to keep it after everything that we've been through. It reminded me of the conversation I had with Mrs. Crosby and how I had told her that I wish she were my mother instead.
The narrator arrives at Miss Crossman's house for her piano lessons the following day. After a moment of hesitation, the narrator knocks on the door to Miss Crossman's house, and a few minutes pass, Miss Crossman opens the door.
What's this? Sweetheart, what's this? I don't believe you paid it.
I did, but I don't think I needed it.
Miss Crossman looks confused but doesn't correct her, and invites the narrator inside to show their last piano lesson.
It felt so right to give it back because it really wasn't mine. Just like I wish for a different one.
Soft rain falls, the grown-up narrator walking alone, holding her bag close to her side, and she passes by a small shop window. Inside the display, she notices a white umbrella, the same kind Miss Crossman once gave her. She stares at it quietly as raindrops slide down the glass.
Years later, I saw it again. The same umbrella. And suddenly, I remembered everything.
She gently raises her hand and touches the glass. For a moment, she sees her mother's reflection standing behind her. So, crying softly but smiling.
Mother? I remembered how she came for us that night, soaking wet from the rain. Even when she was tired. Even when I wished for someone else.
The narrator blinks and turns around. No one's there. Only the sound of wind. She turns back to the window. Her reflection is clear now. She lets out a small, eerie sound.
Maybe the umbrella I wanted wasn't meant to keep me dry, but to remind me who had been standing in the rain for me all this time.